Welcome to SNG. If you've already subscribed, it's appreciated. If you haven't, hell, give it a try. If you just watched that shit show of a mousetrap video that I just did, man, it was long. I think it was close to an hour. It kicked my ass. So I'm going to do something real easy here. Fork oil. Fork oil's where it's at, man. The mousetrap did me in, man. But hey, thumbs up. We got it going. I'm going to turn this thing around. We'll get started on the fork oil. All right. Enough for the funnies, huh? So these two bolts are upper bracket bolts. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these off. The newer models are spring-loaded. These are not spring-loaded. So I am going to take these off. I believe this is 1 3/8 inches. We're going to take both of these bolts out to give the Hydra front end some air. Looks like I may need a gasket. I hope not. But I can see shavings coming out. So in they were all Springer front ends. You had the knuckles from 1936 up till 1947, knuckleheads. 1948 is the first Panhead. In 1948, they had a Springer front end. The second year of the Panhead, which was 1949, is the year that they came out with the Hydra, which is the hydraulic front end forks. So, tell me I'm not going to have to. This is a joke, right? Now, I can either cranky Yankee and try to get that out of there, cranky Yankee, or unloosen this riser down here, or take this bar off. Both these bars are separate, so I am fortunate and glad that I was able to do that. Boy, that's some bad juju in there. So anyhow, we're going to take these guys off. And anyhow, where was I at? 1949 was the first Hydra, which is the hydraulic front end. So from 1949, little history lesson, to late 77, I think, Harley made their own front ends. And sometime in 77, late 77, they started to outsource them. Showa. And I think Showa still makes the front ends now. So that's just a little history. So when you're changing this, this is number one, where we're going to put our oil. In number two, man, what a mess, huh? I might take those gaskets out. But we're going to drain fork oil. So, caps off. This is where we'll put the fork oil. Swing this around. Drop this down. There you go. And we're going to drain the fork oil. Fork oil comes out right here from that nut. So we'll try to find a wrench. And we're going to take this out. Each one of these takes 6.5 ounces of, well, didn't say in the one manual. Whoa. Looked like straight water to me, a lot of water. I think somebody may have already done this. First of all, there was a lot of water in there. And I don't know, that looked like a lot more than 6 ounces, 6.5 ounces to me, but it was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Curious to see what the other side looks like. So what I'm going to do is I will drain the other side. Won't make you watch this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plug and I'm going to use Teflon tape on that plug, and I'm going to wrap the Teflon tape clockwise, well, counterclockwise if we're looking at this. And the only reason you want to do that is so that when you screw it in, that you're tightening the tape and not backing it back off. So at this direction, I'm going to wrap counterclockwise. I'm not a fan of Teflon tape, but when you get into this aluminum and things start to get a little bit loose, it helps take up some space. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to tighten those back in. I'll drain the other side. And at that point, once it's drained and once I have plugs back in, I'll show you how you get the oil in these things. 6.5 ounces. I'm going to choose to use 20 weight. 10 is what it calls for. People say 15. I happen to have 20 weight. I'm sure we're loosey-goosey anyhow, so I don't think that 20 weight's better than water. So I'll catch you here in just a second.